Welcome ladies and gentlemen to 10 skins you always seem to die against inside a Fortnite Battle Royale. Now we all know that there's just some skins that you either, whenever you go up against the skin, you always seem to choke because you're so intimidated by that skin, or maybe the skin just is always a good player. With people that have the skin, maybe they're always just a good player. But this list is going to be going through 10 skins that you always die against, and yeah, I know I die against a whole bunch of skins and I'm just like, wait dude, I swear to God, everyone that uses this skin is a god, and they always seem to kill me. But yeah, if you guys do have any other skins that you think I should have added to the list, make sure you tell me in the comment section below. But this is only my 10 skins that I always die against because, there's definitely a lot of skins that I die against, but I think these are the 10 most common skins that I seem to die against. But ladies and gentlemen, without waiting any longer, we're going to get into this video right now. Now, starting off in our number 10 spot, we have definitely one of those skins that you underestimate. You come up against the default skin, ladies and gentlemen. It's on our number 10 spot on the list. You come up against a player with a default skin and you really underestimate them, and then next minute they are a building god. It is absolutely insane. This literally happened to me in the gameplay, guys. There's a guy that I start shooting at. He's he came third in the game, and I'm like, oh, this guy's a default skin. We're all good. And I go ahead and shoot him, and he's a build god. He's we get in the biggest build battle. I end up winning the gunfight. But hey, dude, this guy was better than I thought. I thought he was just some bot that I was gonna go ahead and kill within seconds, but no, this guy was definitely a good player. And it always seems that these default skins, they always go ahead and kill me. I don't know what it is, bro, but maybe it's just we underestimate him too much. But bro, do not underestimate the default skins, and that is in our number 10 spot right there. In number 9 spot, we have a skin that you come up against, and it's basically just game over the second you see it, because you know that they're an OG if they have that. This is the Black Knight. It's in our number 9 spot, and the Black Knight always seems to kill me, although I think it's a pretty rare skin, and not many people tend to use this in-game. I feel like whenever I come up against a skin like this, they always seem to go ahead and kill me. I don't know what it is, bro, but people that use the Black Knight skin always seem to go ahead and kill me. It's just not fun. It is a pretty OG skin. So maybe it's just people that use this are usually really good players, or maybe it's just, I don't know, bro. I just get intimidated by the Black Knight whenever I come across it. But ladies and gentlemen, that is in our number 9 spot right there with the Black Knight. In our number 8 spot, we have the Bright Bomber, and yeah, there's not really much I can say about this. The Bright Bomber is just one of those skins that always seem to be a good player whenever you come up against them. I don't know what it is, especially if they're wearing that bright bag back bling as well with it. You just know you're in for a hell of a fight. I just feel like anyone that goes a Bright Bomber always seems to kill me. I don't know what it is. There always seem to be really good players that go ahead and wear these skins, so I don't know, bro. It's very intimidating coming up against a Bright Bomber because, I don't know, bro. It's just the Bright Bomber has always been one of those skins that have just been really just known for being tryhards that wear them, and I feel like the Bright Bomber, bro, is just, it's very scary whenever you get in a gunfight with someone that uses that skin. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is right there in our number 8 spot with the Bright Bomber. Next up, we have a skin that I really have, and this skin is really OG, which I don't really see in games at all. This is the Red Knight. Now, the Red Knight is one of those skins that, once again, it is so scary when you see someone like this, because you know that they're an OG player from the start of Season 2, which was probably maybe the start of this year, maybe even just about the end of last year. This is a really OG skin, the Red Knight, and definitely one of the skins that I always seem to get killed by. If I ever see a Red Knight, I don't know what it is, man. I always seem to get killed by him, and it is really weird. It's really weird. Although I might not be see a Red Knight every game, it seems like whenever I do see one, I always seem to die, and it is just so annoying. But ladies and gentlemen, the Red Knight, obviously it's an OG skin, so usually people that have the skin are pretty good players. So yeah, that's probably why I seem to get killed by the Red Knight whenever I come across one. In our number 6 spot, we have the Recon Specialist. Now, the Recon Specialist is really one of those skins that you look at, and it's a really plain skin, and you're like, oh, dude, this guy can't be that good, can he? But you ever get in a gunfight with a Recon Specialist, you gotta be scared for your life. They are always an absolute god player. It is insane, and the reason why is I think that the good players always seem to go for skins that are kind of cheaper, I guess, skins that people don't usually buy, I guess is the better way. I know myself, I like buying skins that are usually blue rarity, that I can just go ahead and use, and not many other people use them because I like being unique. So I just go ahead and use skins that are usually like 1,200 V-Bucks, like cheaper skins, I guess, instead of the legendary skins that people usually use. And I feel like a lot of other players also seem to do that. And I know that Recon Specialist is always one of those skins that I always die against inside of Fortnite. It's just a really annoying skin that you just know that the other player is going to be a god if they're wearing the skin. Coming up next on the list, we have the Renegade Raider. Now, you watch your favorite YouTubers and you see them wear these skins, the Renegade Raider with like a mad back bling like the Dark Void or the Rex back bling. And yeah, the Renegade Raider always seems to kill me inside of games. But once again, it's a really rare skin, so I don't usually see it every game. Maybe probably not even every 10 games, probably not even every 50 games. I rarely see the skin, but when I do, I'm always in for a fight. And it is a really tough skin to go ahead and try and kill, because they always seem to be amazing players. And yeah, dude, the Renegade Raider, Jesus, that was a bit of a tongue twister right there. The Renegade Raider is definitely a tough skin to go ahead and kill, and I always seem to die from it, man. There always seems to be these really rare and OG skins that are those skins that you always seem to die against out of Fortnite. They're usually the skins that you die against, man, which is really insane, just looking at the list. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is our spot there with the Renegade Raider. We are on to our final 4 places on the list. In our number 4 spot, we have the Snorkel Ops, which the Snorkel Ops is another one of those skins that you don't really see every game. Now, once again, as I said, like, this is kind of the same go with the Recon Specialist. With the Snorkel Ops, you don't usually go ahead and see, I guess, people with the Recon Specialist, just because it's usually one of those skins that people don't usually buy it. Usually, a lot of players go ahead and they just save up all their V-Bucks for a legendary skin, but those players that are usually really good usually spend more money in the game, and they also go ahead and buy these other skins, such as the Recon Specialist and Snorkel Ops, as well as those legendary skins, but they like using skins that other people don't use. So it always seems whenever I come up against a Snorkel Ops, it's always a very good player that has and actually is using the skin, so it's always a little bit scary, and I always seem to die against a player that's wearing the Snorkel Ops skin. In our number 3 spot, we have the man, the meme, the legend, John Wick. Now, John Wick is, you know, you've seen those memes when you shoot once at a John Wick. He builds a whole entire castle, you know, and yeah, you know, you get in a gunfight against a John Wick, and he's a pretty common skin to come up against, you know. A lot of people seem to have the John Wick, seem to use the John Wick a lot, and yeah, it's a pretty common skin, but it always seems like the players never fail to kill me when they use this skin. It seems like I die a lot inside of Fortnite, don't I? It seems like I'm a really trash player when I go ahead and just name off all these skins that I always die against, but basically, man, the John Wick always seems to be a very good builder, and you always struggle to outbuild him. Always has unlimited materials, it feels like. But yeah, dude, the John Wick, always a tough opponent to come up against, and you always seem to die against him inside of Fortnite. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to our last 2 spots on the list, and in our number 2 spot, we have the Ghoul Trooper, of course, one of the most intimidating skins on the list. Everyone wants the Ghoul Trooper. Everyone is intimidated by anyone that has the Ghoul Trooper as their opponent in a solo game or a squads game or a duos game, whatever it is. It's always intimidating seeing a Ghoul Trooper, and you know, without fail, they always seem to kill you. As just, you can't deal with anything, bro. You know, you're shaking the second you see this guy, and you just end up just choking and end up dying. Even if the other player's trash, you're just so intimidated by his skin that you just die anyway. And finally, in our number 1 spot, we have the Ghoul Trooper. Dude, I think this is definitely more, I always seem to die against a Ghoul Trooper more than a Ghoul Trooper. I don't know what it is, bro. I just feel like a Ghoul Trooper is just one of those skins that is just like a 0% chance survival rate against. And it's just insane. I probably told you guys this story, but the Ghoul Trooper, man, I got in a gunfight with the Ghoul Trooper once, and I hit the RPG hit on the guy. So the guy's on 100 HP. I'm still on my full shield, and I'm like, bro, this is going to be an easy kill. I got this guy easy. He's a Ghoul Trooper, and he starts doing these really weird building tactics. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this guy doing? What is he doing? He's doing something trickery here, and he ends up killing me somehow. So he builds these floors on him, and he just dodges all my RPG bullets, somehow gets the high ground over me, and just one-pumps me. Like, bro, do not mess around with the Ghoul Trooper. Whenever I see a Ghoul Trooper, I always seem to die. It's just not fun. That is our number 1 spot, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to go ahead and end off our video. I hope you guys did go on to enjoy. If you did, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. And also go ahead and chuck on the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our videos coming in the future. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming out. If you guys have any other video ideas you want me to go ahead and post on the channel, tell me in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.